strong suit. There's a bit of movement out there. Right line, the right length. Dhruv, unfortunately for him, came into bat when there was nothing much left that he could do. It was a no-win situation for him. He had to throw his bat around, got out first ball, but doing his bit with the ball.
Bala wants to run, wants to get away from the danger zone. There wasn't any in it, and Rajiv Pillai was pretty quick to deny the single. Well, you keep backing away in the face of an in-swing bowler, then there won't be too much joy. Much wiser to come inside the line and try and whip it to leg. Somebody better tell Bala. That gone! Dhruv consistently getting the ball in. Manages to clip the leg bail, and Bala's not too eventful innings comes to an end.
A good seam movement, good seam position, and again, like you said, Charu backing away, the ball ricocheting off his pads. This is not looking good for the Kerala strikers. Bala bowled through for 6. It's 40 for 3 after 7.3. An appeal, but the umpire pretty confident. Now will they go for DRS? Yes, they will.
Yeah, because I think they did take pad before bat, and perhaps he was trying to run it down to third, but the ball moves so much that it struck pad, and this could be a little dangerous. I wonder if it's doing too much though. Going down leg, we'll see. Well, maybe it struck outside off to begin with, and maybe high as well, but there we go. Oh yeah, high for sure. Got him on the gloves. Flap of the pad first. He was crouching, but I wonder if you take a look from the side whether it looked like it might go over. Flap of the pad onto the glove, and no wonder Dhruv was interested. I wonder if that struck the flap of the pad outside off. We'll take another look or two, but the original decision of the umpire pretty likely to survive, and the Karnataka Bulldozers, not that they need any more help in this match, will get one review less as we go along. That's likely to be the opinion. We'll see. There we go. The original decision stays, and the batsman given the benefit of doubt, all in the right spirit of the game.
To be close, and he's gone. That is plum. Dhruv really making the ball talk at the moment. The Kerala strikers have no answer to his in-swingers. There she again, great seam position, great wrist movement. Not the best of shots.
Where's this ball now? Does it hit the boundary line? Because they've decided to take a single as all this was being discussed, which was, I think, a shade too late. The ball may have been dead, but it was given out because it hit the back leg of Kurup, and I wonder if it, well, height could be the only savior here for Kurup.
That looks out to me, Charu. I thought I did hear 2 sounds, but
yeah, one was the 2 sounds, and 2 maybe high on the back foot. Yes, it is bent. Not much to travel though, the ball, just about half a yard or so. At that point, maybe a yard. But there we go. Oh, that's a little too quick to decide. We'll see. I think one of the first things that we need to do is just make sure it wasn't an inside edge. And that, of course, is just to check whether it was no ball. Should be okay. That's fine. Wonderful action. What a great follow through though. Just from that shot, Rohan.
Absolutely, Charu. Most things right with that action. Does it hit bat?
I'm quite sure there's an inside edge there. I wonder if everybody can hear it. And there we go. Tick. So that's 2 noises for me. Rohan?
But I didn't see any deviation in the seam movement.
Just a very thin nick.
In the position of the seam. And I don't know, I mean, it's a tough one to give, Charu. I mean, there seems to be a sound, which could be the cricking of the handle.
Yeah, or maybe
handle.
If it goes off the side, then you know, it doesn't often deviate. It deviates if it goes off the edge, but that might be off inside of the bat. There we go from the side view. Yeah, it might have taken the top, maybe a bail, but it's that sound that I'm worried about, Rohan. This is a tough one, but if there's any benefit to be given, perhaps to the batsman then.
Well, height is definitely not a factor. If at all, Charu, it's got to be that the 2 sounds we heard. I'm more inclined to go with the bowling side at this point.
You're a hard man. The batting side's got a, you know, massive mountain to climb. They could use a reprieve here in terms of a benefit of doubt. And I just wonder about the noise. Went off the side of the bat and not the edge, and which is why the lack of deviation. But of course, it's a third umpire's decision, so this is a pretty close one. I wouldn't want to be the third umpire on this one, Ron.
Well, let's see what the third umpire decides. I think he's going to go with not out.
Well, I think that's fantastic for the Kerala strikers. And no shame, no embarrassment for the umpire. I think it was a very, very close call, and he was well within his right to think that that was out. Perhaps he didn't hear that thin brush on the side of the bat. But we'll have to say, Kurup survives a very, very difficult decision. And the Kerala strikers could do this one. 5 balls over. I wonder what happened to that ball, though. We do need to go back to that. I wonder if it touched the boundary, Rohan. In which case, it's for leg byes.
Four. Leg bye.
No, but it shouldn't be, because if the umpire's given it out, that's when the ball's dead.
Well, true, if you give it out quickly enough. So if it's a dead ball, then we need to get back to the...
I think so. It was without out,
Honestly, I don't know why the umpires are so confused out there. I mean, I need to be critical of the umpires, but they seem completely confused as to what's going on.
If it's a dead ball, it's no runs. And I think they tried to cross it for a single very late. Well, we just get our telecommunications sorted out here. If you've given it out, it's a dead ball, no runs. Not even the single that they tried to steal later on, or was it the 2 that they tried to complete? 1 ball still left.
Come on, get it now!
Well, Cat trying too much there, Dhruv. He knows he's got Kurup struggling to pick his in-swinger. Well, I wouldn't say pick his in-swinger, because that's all that Dhruv's bowling, but he's struggling to cope with it. Even though he knows it's going to be an in-swinger, he's struggling to cope with it. Probably trying a little bit too much there.
Yeah, it's easier said than done, but I wish Kurup would take a step or two forward. Sudeep is not keeping up, so negate that. Oh yeah, thrashes it. He might even get a boundary for this by Kurup, and a welcome boundary off the last ball of the over for the Kerala strikers. 8 gone, 45 for 3.